Foods to restrict or minimize for individuals with compromised kidney function. Our kidneys serve vital roles in maintaining overall health, encompassing blood filtration, waste elimination, hormone production, bone strength preservation, and fluid balance regulation. They are crucial in regulating blood pressure as well. Unfortunately, kidneys can deteriorate over time, leading to kidney disease, which affects about 10% of adults worldwide. Numerous risk factors contribute to kidney disease, with the most prevalent being uncontrolled diabetes and high blood pressure. Additionally, conditions such as alcoholism, heart disease, hepatitis C, and HIV can also lead to kidney problems. When kidney function is impaired, the body may accumulate excess fluid and waste products in the bloodstream. However, managing one's diet by avoiding or limiting specific foods can mitigate the buildup of waste products, enhance kidney function, and hinder further harm. Here are 7 foods that individuals on a renal diet should consider restricting. 1. Avocado. Avocados are frequently lauded for their nutritional benefits, which include heart-healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. However, those with kidney disease may need to exercise caution and potentially avoid avocados altogether. This is because avocados are a potent source of potassium, with an average-sized avocado containing up to 690 milligrams of this essential mineral. To accommodate individuals with kidney disease who may need to restrict their potassium intake, reducing the portion size to 1/4 of an avocado allows them to include this nutritious food in their diet while managing their potassium levels. If you've received guidance to watch your potassium intake, it's advisable to restrict or avoid avocados, including guacamole. However, it's crucial to recognize that everyone's dietary needs and health objectives vary. Your overall diet and health goals should be the primary factors to consider. Processed meats have a long-established association with chronic diseases and are generally regarded as unhealthy due to their high preservative content. These meats are typically cured, dried, salted, or canned, and examples include hot dogs, bacon, pepperoni, jerky, and sausage. One notable concern with processed meats is their substantial salt content, primarily used to enhance flavor and preserve them. Consequently, if your diet is rich in processed meats, it can be challenging to keep your daily sodium intake below 2,300 milligrams. Additionally, processed meats are also high in protein. If you've been advised to monitor your protein intake, it's essential to limit your consumption of processed meats for this reason. Potatoes and sweet potatoes. Potatoes and sweet potatoes are vegetables rich in potassium. A medium-sized baked potato contains 610 milligrams of potassium, whereas one average-sized baked sweet potato contains 541 milligrams of potassium. Luckily, potassium-rich foods such as potatoes and sweet potatoes can be soaked or leached to reduce their potassium content. You can reduce the potassium content of potatoes by about 50% by cutting them into small, thin slices and boiling them for 10 minutes or longer. Potatoes that have been soaked in water for at least 4 hours before cooking have been shown to have even lower potassium levels than those that have not been soaked before cooking. This process is known as the potassium leaching or double cook process. Double cooking potatoes will lower potassium levels, but it's important to remember that this method doesn't eliminate potassium content. A significant amount of potassium can still be present in double-boiled potatoes, so portion control is the best way to control potassium levels. 4th, dark-colored soda. In addition to the calories and sugar that soda provides, it also contains phosphorus-containing additives, especially dark soda. Many food and beverage manufacturers add phosphorus during processing to enhance flavor, extend shelf life and prevent discoloration. Your body exhibits a heightened capacity to assimilate the supplementary phosphorus compared to the natural phosphorus present in animal or plant sources. Unlike its natural counterpart, this additional phosphorus is not intricately bound within proteins. Instead, it exists in a salt form that is readily absorbable by the digestive tract. Typically, the presence of additive phosphorus is denoted on the product's ingredient list. However, food manufacturers are not mandated to specify the precise quantity of added phosphorus on food labels. According to data from the United States Department of Agriculture (USDA) food database, a 12-ounce serving of soda contains approximately 33.5 milligrams of phosphorus. Consequently, individuals on a renal diet are encouraged to avoid sodas, particularly those of darker varieties. Canned foods, including soups, vegetables, and beans, are frequently chosen due to their affordability and convenience. However, most canned food items contain elevated levels of sodium, as salt is incorporated as a preservative to extend their shelf life. Due to their high sodium content, individuals with kidney disease are typically advised to either limit or entirely avoid their consumption. Opting for reduced sodium variants or those labeled as unsalted is generally the preferred choice. Moreover, draining and rinsing canned foods like beans and tuna can result in a reduction in sodium levels, ranging from 33% to as much as 80%, depending on the specific product. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are another high-potassium fruit that may not meet kidney diet guidelines. It can be served raw or steamed and is often used to make sauces. Just 1 cup of tomato sauce contains over 900 milligrams of potassium. Unfortunately, for those on a kidney diet, tomatoes are commonly used in many dishes. Choosing an alternative with a lower potassium content is highly dependent on your preferences. However, swapping out the tomato sauce for roasted pepper sauce is just as delicious and provides less potassium per serving. Pretzels, chips, and crackers. Ready-to-eat snack foods like pretzels, chips, and crackers tend to be lacking in nutrients and relatively high in salt. Also, eating more than the recommended servings of these foods often leads to more salt intake than intended. Additionally, when chips are made from potatoes, they contain significant amounts of potassium. Finally, you should also be mindful of your fluid intake if you have bad kidneys. Consuming too much fluid can put a strain on your kidneys and cause swelling, high blood pressure, and other complications.